Recording now. Should we record or not? It's okay, madam?
Yes,
Yeah, okay. Okay, so my dear brothers and sisters, we all are here to improve our English, and this time we have decided to arrange a public speaking competition, and you all are looking well prepared today. So good luck, all contestants. Do your level best and don't be afraid of, just believe in yourself. That is a mental exercise in the public speaking. Believe in yourself, the audience will believe in you. And use good postures, gestures, eye contact, voice modulations, and don't be afraid of losing this competition. Okay, our main ultimate goal is not to win, to improve. Yeah, we are not here to make someone.
we are not competing,
Yeah,
not competing here.
yeah,
We are learning.
yeah, we are learning. So that's a part of learning actually. Okay, so now I would like to invite today's host, anchor Subhasri. Yeah, so now you can start.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So before starting the session, I would like to the person who is very energetic to request him to give the welcome speech. So put your hands together for Keur Gujarat.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our favorite show, Let's Talk in English with Non-Native English Speaker. So, from today, we are going to start public speaking, and I'm so excited about it, and I can see you guys are too. So, without wasting a second, I would like to hand over this show to tonight's anchor, Subhasri ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Keur. So I would request to Santa ma'am. Can I have the participant name?
Okay.
You, ma'am.
First participant.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am.
Do
You are audible.
you want to write
Yes.
names? Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Ranjana Goswami, Miss Nidhi, Miss Papia, Mr. Keyur, and Mr. Sanjeev Gupta. These five are participants of today's session.
And the timekeeper is?
Yeah,
Sorry. Timekeeper is Mr. Yogesh Mitra.
Yeah, I'm just asking, ma'am. Ranjana, then Papiya, then Keur, then Sanjeev Mishra.
Nidhi.
Nidhi is in 4. Now I can call anyone randomly.
Anyone? What? No.
Anyone, yeah, as you wish.
Okay, thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes.
Then
I
would
think
like
Ranjana is not present today.
okay.
So,
So we have to change the name. Ranjana is not present.
Okay, ma'am.
So Kinjal, can you? Hello, Kinjal.
Srivani is also available.
Srivani is here, ma'am. Sivani can.
Okay.
Srivani.
Actually, here, hello. Yeah, actually, here, current is not available. So, if I sit, would there be any problem? Because you won't be able to see me what I am telling or anything. So, is
Okay,
that a
Sivani,
problem?
you can you do one thing. I will call later. Okay. I will call after half an hour. Is it okay?
Yes,
otherwise,
yes.
Palmer is there. Palmer is there.
Milan Parmar.
No,
Milan Parmar is there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
sir, yesterday I was not attend your session.
Okay. Then Srivani. You can call.
Sivani, I will call you later. Okay, don't worry
Okay.
that.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then, thank you, Santa ma'am. First, I would like to call the logical group girl of our group, Papiya Tripura. So put your hands together for Papiya Tripura. I request Papiya, please come on the screen and present your.
Excuse me, Subhasri ma'am. Subhasri ma'am. Is Yogesh Mishra sir is ready to timekeeper as timekeeper? You can
Okay, okay.
Yogesh Mishra
After
sir.
Papiya, yeah.
No, no. First you call
Timekeeper.
Yogesh sir. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is our
yes,
today. He is our timekeeper.
timekeeper. So he is ready or not?
Yeah,
You can call him.
yeah. Vagisha, are you ready?
Yes, yes, I will.
Okay, okay, Papiya, you can start.
Okay, so thank you so much, everyone here. So first of all, I would like to thank Prakash sir and all of the judges here, and also Shubhasri ma'am. And thank you so much for giving me an interesting topic. So this is a really interesting topic that can be learning, can be a substitute for classroom learning or not. So first of all, I want to share what is e-learning. So e-learning is the process by which the student can gain knowledge through virtual learning and also through web computer and through means like that. Okay, so e-learning is all about that, how we gain knowledge from with the help of technology. So it is e-learning. So as you all know that everything has its own pros and cons. So I want to share today about the topic, that what are the pros and cons of that topic. So in my as I know, the merits of that topic is that uh, through e-learning, what we can learn is that we can by sitting at home we can learn many things. Okay, that is a good advantage, that we don't have to travel so far for learning. Okay, so that is very good for the students who are preparing for their government exams as well as for the UPSC IS experience. So I think for them that is very good, that they can learn by sitting at home. And also the second point I want to tell is that it is not so much costly. Okay, it is very cheaper than classroom learning, so it is very good about e-learning. And nowadays there are many good things that in very interesting way we can learn. Okay, like there are many types of gaming apps are there that we can learn from them also, through them also. So it is very good about e-learning. So I want to now I want to share the demerits about that topic. The demerits is that in case of classroom learning, we can communicate with our teachers, and there is a good connection with our teachers. Okay, so but in case of e-learning that is not possible, and that we have not a good connection with our teachers. Okay, so there are so much network problems, issues are also there. So it is good in classroom learning. And there are another point that I can share is that in case of classroom learning, we can clear our doubt at that moment, at that time. Okay, so we can share our doubts with our teachers, and we get that environment, environment for study. Okay, so we means there are also our classmates are also there, so we can communicate with them and we can learn from them also. But in case of online learning it is not possible. I think in case of e-learning, we are not able to share. We are not able to share our thoughts. We are not able to know how to present ourselves in front of so many people, like how to communicate with seniors, like teachers, and with our classmates also. So it is the disadvantage. So in case of this season, we can also see that we can also experience that thing, that we are not able to take the classes as they were before. So we all are waiting for when we will get the chance to go again in the college schools. So we can experience that in now. So in my now I want to say about what is my point of view, that from my point of view I think that up to graduation level it is not good. E-learning is not good. Okay, because there are many small students are there who have to know about the manners, disciplines, about a classroom. Okay, but by sitting at home they can join the class anytime, so they can't able to know the discipline. Okay, so that is not good from my side. So I think that up to graduation level it is not okay. But if anyone is preparing for government exams, then IPS, IS, it is very good from that they can save their time. They can if they are working, then they can learn when they want to. Means if they are doing any job, then they can learn means by their time management. So it is very good about there for them. But up to I think e-learning can't be a substitute, but it can be supplement for the teachers. Like they can add e-learning in classroom, so that it will be beneficial for both the teachers and students. So it will be very good if they will add with that in classroom. But I don't think that it is good for the it is good by means it is very good for if we only learn through electronic gadgets like mobile virtual media. I don't think it is good. But if it is add with our classroom, then it will be very good. Then it can be help our teachers and students as well. So in my point of view, I feel that e-learning should be added with our classroom learning. Okay, then students can learn many things like through animation videos. They don't need to imagine. They can if they can means they will see the videos and animation. They will get to know many things about them. So means though we are able to do many courses from our home, so it is very good. But I don't think that e-learning can be substitute. It can be supplement, but it can be substitute for our studies. So it was my opinion about the e-learning, about my e-learning. So it was all about my opinion. So thank you so much for having me here, and thank you so much all of you. So thank you. That's all.
Well done, Papiya. Well done, Papiya. You did very well. Excellent. So now I would like to request Jaya ma'am to give some points the performance of Papiya on the performance of Papiya.
So keep calling them. Then after we will give feedback.
Sorry, ma'am.
It will be better, I think.
After the
later, so after all the participants done, then
Okay.
we will give feedback. Okay.
Okay, fine. Then okay then.
Yes. You can call another.
Okay then, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Continue.
Okay. Then I would like to go to Gujarat, a very energetic and a very talented person. I would like to request Keur Gujarat to present their thoughts on this topic. Keur.
Namaste and good evening to respected judges, our beloved Prakash sir, and my weekend family. So, good education is the foundation of better future. We all know that. And today's our topic also connected with education. So, in my opinion, e-learning, and classroom learning. But classroom learning is better than e-learning. And I want to say that e-learning cannot replace classroom learning. Before tell you about why I chose the classroom learning over e-learning, let me tell you about pros and cons of e-learning. So, e-learning has many strong advantages. Like it is very timing. You can choose your time about, or you can manage your schedule for e-learning classes. So it's very good advantage of e-learning. Also, in e-learning, people can student or teacher who were there learning and teaching from any of the part of world. It's possible in e-learning. That's very big advantages of e-learning. Also, in e-learning, you can gain different educators' knowledge. You can see every point from different teachers. So you can gain more knowledge from on that one topic, and it's so good for students. And if I talk about cons of e-learning, then I would like to tell you some data of our National Statistics Department. Like in India, if I talk about Himachal's urban students have only in Himachal's urban students have 76% students have devices for e-learning, but Odisha's rural area where only 6% students have e-learning devices. So that's very bad for them. And if I talk about Pan India, then there is 6%. There is only 1/4 of a family who has internet connection. And my second point about phones is that you have to constantly see at your screen, and that's not good for your eyes. Also, that can damage your eyesight too. And my third point is, if when student attending their lecture, a student can easily distracted by other internet things too. And also, these are the cons of e-learning. So now it's time to tell you about why I chose classroom learning over e-learning. So first of all, every student, for every student, there is a good qualities you have to build in your self. Like you have to be socially connected with people, and that is only possible in our classroom learning. You can make friends and easily connect with your teacher too. Uh, you can easily solve your doubts on the spot, and that's the main advantage of classroom learning. Also, uh, like students who can have any teacher who can give teacher give he can solve every student's doubt easily, and also support him to build his self and give confidence to him. And also teacher can bring out best of every student. And last thing I want to tell you about that uh, my if I talk about mine or yours, the most nostalgic part about our student life is this school life. And yeah, this is all about my opinion on e-learning and classroom learning. And you guys are amazing listeners, and thank you so much for giving me your precious time. Thank you.
Thank you, Keyur. Thank you. You are so thoughtful. I got one information about my state from you. So thank you so much for that. Okay. Then I would like to call. Now I would like to call one of our new member, Nidhi. I would like to call Nidhi. Come on the screen and share your thoughts. So put your hands together for Nidhi. Hello, Nidhi. Hello. Are you here? Hello, Nidhi.
Yeah.
And Nidhi is here. Nidhi,
Yeah.
am I
Yeah,
audible
ma'am, yeah.
to you? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Nidhi. Yeah. Nidhi, am
Am I
I
audible?
audible? Yeah, you are
Yes.
audible.
Okay. So good evening to all of you. So the today's topic is e-learning can be substitute for classroom. So according to my point of view,
Sorry. I want to just interrupt you. Could you
okay.
please share your screen if you are comfortable?
Sorry, so here there is some electricity problem. So
Okay. Then you carry on. Okay, thanks. Okay, you carry on.
According to my point of view, e-learning is is a substitute for online classes. As we all see that in today's time, we can see that the due to the pandemic situation, we all are not able to attend the classes, and and can't able to teach. So with the help of e-learning, we can able to get classes and attend classes and get the knowledge. So e-learning can be substitute, and we can see that everything has their pros and cons. So e-learning has also their pros and cons. So I would first I will share some cons. According to me, uh, e-learning there in e-learning there is lack of interaction among students, and we can't teach how to behave socially. But in class, we interact to many students and teachers, and this will also help how to behave socially. In e-learning, we can't behave so we can't teach how to behave socially and interact with each other. So this is the cons of e-learning. And there is some other cons, that in e-learning there is a lack of communication and interaction between students and teacher, and teacher can't give full attention during online classes learning. So this is the main cons of e-learning. And there are some other cons, that in e-learning students are also distracted many times and didn't give full attention during the classes. We can but in classroom activities we can completely concentrate on our studies. And there is some other cons. In e-learning, we need a computer and mobile and give proper internet connection. And so in urban areas there is a lack of proper internet connection. So sometimes we can't able to get in e-learning classes. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nidhi. Now I would like to request Yogesh sir to say the how many minutes is participant completed. Say the time they completed. Papiya and Keur and Nidhi. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Papiya, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes. Papiya ma'am has spoken for 5 minutes 53 seconds and 87 milliseconds. And
Okay.
KU sir spoken like 4 minutes and 39 seconds and 84.
Okay.
And Nidhi madam has talked 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now for our next participant, I want to say the rules of our competition. You have to speak up to 5 minutes and you have to share your screen while you are speaking. Okay, then who will come in the next? Please try to do it. Thank you. Then I would like to call is Ranjana is there? Ranjana?
No,
Hello,
madam,
Ranjana.
she's not there.
Then Shivani, are you ready for now? Hello, Shivani, are you here?
Santa madam, you are muted. Santa, I think Shivani madam also not connected.
Yeah, then
Shivani is
Santa
also
ma'am.
not here.
Yeah, Santa ma'am, I would like to request you to announce other name because already
Kinjal and
Krinjal.
Milan Parmar is
Milan said no, na? Milan said no. Yeah, then Krinjal. Okay, then I would like to request Krinjal to come on the screen and give us
Yes, sir.
speech on this topic.
Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, first of all, hello, good evening to everyone, to all my dear friends, to our respected Prakashas and our respected judges, and also our respected anchors, Subhashri ma'am.
Thank you.
As you
Good
all
evening
know,
to
I'm
you.
Kinjal. Thank you, ma'am. Today we talk about e-learning, a good substitute of classroom learning. So we all know that in this situation, Corona pandemic, we all face many problems. Mostly students are face many problems for their studies. They are not able to attend schools and colleges due to Corona. So in this situation, e-learning is a good option for students and for us. So e-learning is has own advantages and disadvantages. Uh, like it can't be it can't be substitute for uh, classroom learning up to graduation level, but after graduation level it can be substitute for classroom learning. We all know that many people are faces many problems, like internet problems. Some uh, some poor people don't have enough money for purchasing electronic gadgets, and they don't have internet facility. At that time, e-learning is not good option for that people. But in but other side, we show that corona crisis and other many situations, e-learning is very good option for us. Like see, like some people are doing job full time. That time they don't have enough time for studying, for learning. So that time they use e-learning option, and they doing also their full time job, and they studying their further study, and they learning many things. Some people want to study in other countries in a foreign university, but due to some problem, they could not able to go their other country for learning, for studying. But at the same time, e-learning is a good option for that people. They are learning in a foreign university at their home. So you have many advantages of e-learning. Like we all know that during coronavirus, uh, students are not able to go in school. So many online platforms, many people have started their online platform. Government also started online platform for teaching students, and it's really very good for their study, for their good career. So so when people use e-learning, that time students are learning, they are studying from their home. They don't have they learning from home without going out. Teachers are also safe, and students are also safe from coronavirus. Then we can do many courses like IPS and GPS. Then we can do many courses like graphics, and that time we also study other in other faculty like BCom and MCom, and we also try to other studies. So that time we use e-learning. But it's not only advantages of e-learning. At the same time, we are facing many disadvantages in e-learning. Like uh, people are not have enough money to people don't have enough money to purchase electronic gadgets, and they don't have money to uh, purchase good network packages. We all know that in this situation, internet packages are so costly, and we all know that many students are addicted from software, from smartphones. At the same time, parents are not feel safe to leave them alone for studying, because students are not study on online class, but they are using other application like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and they're using that app. So it's that time e-learning is not good for that people, the for students. So in my point of view, e-learning is good. E-learning is good, but in some situation, if you are in classroom that time, student and teachers make good bonding with each other. Teacher and students are they make good bonding for understanding each other, and there is a very live nature in classroom. Students make friends, they connect with each other, they try to face conversation. So students become more confident in the classroom more than e-learning. So e-learning is good, but at the same time, classroom learning is more than good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your thoughts. I think you spoke very perfectly. Thank you. Then I would like to request Santa ma'am. Already five people have finished it. Then you just say another name.
No, I think only 4 are completed.
Yeah, no, the Sivani is not available. Then whom I should call now?
You can call Ruchi madam or Pankaj sir.
Vaishali,
We have
yeah.
2 minutes left in this session. We have 2 minutes left. That's why we can invite any new speaker up in the second session.
Yeah, then I would like to request Jaya ma'am share the thoughts. If
Yeah.
you want to any
Yeah.
share
Okay.
any
Excuse me. One more.
point, then you
I
can.
would like to announce something. Okay. If someone is not comfortable with video,
Yeah.
okay, then I will not record during his or her speech. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
But we have to share your screen because it is otherwise it is very difficult for judges how to give you marks, how to give you points.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yes.
Santa madam, yes, you can say something about it.
Jaya madam.
Santa
Jaya
madam, sorry. Santa madam, yeah, first.
No, sir.
Jai madam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only 4 participants have finished their role. But what I want to say, if you compare the yesterday class, today it's okay, and all the participants they were well. But some participants they were very confident, and some participants they just spoke as a common way. But anyway, it is good. Anyway, one participant is left. So whatever we want to share, it would be better after that participant. It's okay, no?
Okay, sir. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Then Santa ma'am say something, please.
I think speaking middle of this competition is not
good. Yeah.
Sir,
Sorry, ma'am.
is it
I
okay,
didn't
sir?
get you.
Yeah, could you please repeat?